Alex the Eric from the Eric from Street Photography blog. So today I want to share why I like to shoot with one camera, one lens in street photography and life. So currently I have my beloved Ricoh GR version 2, the black tape edition. You can see here it's the P edition. If you send me your Ricoh GR for $1,000, I can upgrade it for you. And the reason I love the camera is that it's just so small and simple. And you can see all these nice little watermarks. Like I have a nice little crack in the screen in the bottom left corner, and also I have like the infamous sensor dust issue. But ultimately, the reason I like to shoot with one camera, one lens in street photography is that it just makes life a lot more simple. So there's something often we fall victim to, it's called paralysis by analysis, that before going out and shooting pictures, we think so much about what the perfect camera is going to be, the perfect lens, the perfect setup, and I think that in life too many options is bad. I think a creative constraint of intentionally constraining your equipment, your choices, your options, actually forces you to be more creative. So for example, on the Ricoh GR version 2, it's an integrated 28mm lens, which means you have to get very close. So it's not always the ideal lens for every single situation, but it forces me to be more confident to get closer to people. Also, just a practical thing I love about this camera, it's a little pop-up flash here, which actually works really, really well when you're shooting street photography. Also, my favorite thing about this camera, you got the up macro thing. So if I'm shooting street portraits, it's like, then you could see just how close you can focus. And in terms of the best camera for street photography, honestly, there's no best camera for street photography. Personally, the Ricoh GR version 2 is my favorite. It's about like $600. Get on B&H Photo or Amazon, wherever it's cheaper. And generally, my suggestion is just always have your camera with you, because the smaller your camera is, the less you're going to regret not having your camera with you. So there's less paralysis by analysis, and there's also less, that excuse that, oh, if I just only had my camera with me, I could have made a good picture. Also, one thing to realize is that you don't need just whatever digital camera. Sometimes the best camera to use is just your iPhone. Because, or your smartphone or your Samsung, and hopefully you don't have a Windows phone. But anyways, as long as you just have a camera with you, you can make pictures of anything, anytime, anywhere. And if you already have a bunch of cameras at home, I just recommend, as a creative constraint, just stick with one camera, one lens for a week or a month or a year, and lock all your other cameras in the basement, because this will really help you fulfill your personal maximum. And rather than spending more money on camera gears, there's something called gear acquisition syndrome, where you're just obsessed by more and more cameras because you think buying a new camera is going to re-inspire you. And trust me, like, I'm the biggest sucker of gas. I think if I buy the newest Apple product, suddenly I'll feel so inspired to make so much more art and whatever. But in reality, the effect always wears away. So another practical tip is, if you want to regain appreciation for your camera, reread old reviews of the camera, or go back and look at the pictures you already shot with it. And probably the best suggestion is just go out and make pictures. So once again, there's a zen in one camera, one lens. If you're choice anxiety, if you just want something smaller, I do actually recommend the Ricoh GR version 2. It's probably my favorite street photography camera. Or just already keep the camera you already have, use your iPhone, whatever. And ultimately, the point isn't to worry about the camera or the image quality, it's to make pictures and be happy. All right, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace out.